Hey guys, Zelonius here. Welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video, we are going to be discussing how to how to play. You can learn how to play on YouTube, I'm sure. How to play like a top 200 or pro player on EAFC. Am I a pro player anymore? No, but I'm an ex-pro player. Got top 16 at global LAN events. Played for some big teams. Had lots of friendlies against lots of the top pros, and I'm still a rank 1, rank 2 playing weekend league and in the elite division. And I've watched lots of pros gameplay this year, and I want to give you some advice that's going to help you take your game to another level. Is it as simple as just watch pro play and you can instantly get as good as them? No, but you can pick up a lot of useful tips through watching pros play this game that you might not be doing in your game right now. There's a few side notes before we even get to gameplay. Just some of the obvious stuff is use meta players. Use players that are going to make it easier on you. Like Son in my team. He's really good. Son's probably the best striker off the top of my head that's worth a few 100k or less. That has got good chem as well. You could argue cards like Morgan or Sophia Smith, but I think they're so hard to get in your team without completely changing your team up or forcing you to have 3 or 4 other players that you might not want. That I don't really count them. In terms of meta chemistry links, Son is easily the best value card. That's why he's in my team. Makes it a lot easier for me to have a really good team. I really like having him in there. I have quick, strong defenders. That work. Are you sick to death of getting out teamed on FC24? Want that God squad you've always been dreaming of? Check out iggm.com today. The best and most reliable place to get coins for your ultimate team. Use the link in the description and code ZEL at checkout for a 5% discount. Check out iggm.com today. Works on FIFA. Would I like to get Bobby Moore in? Sure, he's got some really good stats, but he's slow, not very tall. He's not good enough on this game, unfortunately. That is just the way FIFA is. Certain years some stats matter more than others, but generally it is pretty similar each year. It's one of the reasons I do videos every week about the best meta players in the game that you need to be buying, because this is where a lot of the difference in improving your gameplay can come just by having a good team. 2. Tactics, using good formations. I think there's a decent variety this year in terms of what formations are pretty good, but one big key piece of advice that I'd give you is simply just get used to playing a tactic. One of the things that I think a lot of pro players are doing this year that if you're not doing, not implementing in your game tactically, that is a big thing, is the auto offside traps. They're 70 plus depth, and the higher you put your pressure on this game, the harder it is for people to really get out. The press is genuinely OP on this game. You might need to adapt a bit. You need to not just pull men out of position, because if you pull men out of position and you've got a high line, you could give someone an easy one-on-one. But if you can implement that and have a decent team with it, that makes it even better. It's very hard for people to play against. And a lot of the top people that I play against, being towards the end of weekend league, when I'm trying to get rank 1 or I'm playing in elite division rivals, they honestly don't feel that good in terms of manually. I don't see them doing a lot. They just cover a few passing lanes. They have a really good team, really high depth, and they're so hard to break down because the auto offsides and the way that AI defend on this game is OP. Pro's obviously going to be a bit better than the average player just doing that, but if you want to take your defense to another level, having a press that's very hard to break down is going to make a big difference. Skill moves. Now, normally skill moves are something that I think are quite important at a higher level in the game. This year, I really don't think they're a big deal. I think you want a couple that you can occasionally throw in to catch someone out. I think power shot into fake shot's pretty good. The tricks to ball roll that I was doing, or tricks to fake shot even that I was doing with Rutter there, that is really, really good. I see a lot of top players using that. So that's something to bear in mind. Keeper movement, whether you like it or not, it is a big thing on this game, especially with how good the AI and defense is. It's very unlikely that, generally speaking, you're going to get more than a couple of seconds to have a chance on this game. If you only get 1 second to take a touch and shoot, you don't have time really to read the keeper movement. So, generally speaking, where my mouse is there, if someone was there, where this mouse is, they're nearly always shooting across goal. So if you move your keeper with the right stick there, just in case people don't know how to move the keeper, you just hold the right stick in and it moves it. It is going to be a lot of the time that you're going to get an easy save. I would say I've got to the point with keeper movement this year where I know what the meta shots are, I know what people are generally going to do. I probably, when I move my keeper, 7 or 8 times out of 10, make a save that. Otherwise, it's just a guaranteed goal. I've played some people who feel genuinely are awful at the game, but they're so good at keeper movement It just makes it really hard to get easy goals. It's something that you might make mistakes at first. Keeper movement's not even as good this year as it was last year. I don't think it's as bad as I thought it would be initially, just because people have figured out just use the AI, press really aggressively, and it's very easy to stop people getting easy chances. And if they do get a chance to get half second, but if you make a mistake with keeper movement, it can be very punishing. So that's definitely something to bear in mind. Passing. A lot of pros this year use the long pass. Play styles are really important. You really need to consider those in your midfielders. Midfielders' passing play styles is probably the most important part of the game. Pros don't give the ball away much. They don't make stupid mistakes. The pass accuracy is always 90+%. In the elite division, I'd say it's rare I play someone get under 85%. I generally have to be playing really, really well and pressing really well to stop someone having really high passing accuracy. People take risks. High risk, high reward, but they don't take stupid ones. They don't just go for a 60-yard long ball that's got a 9% chance. Oh, it's just random, isn't it? But of going through. They have patterns of play, consistent ways of playing. Whether you like it or not, there are just things that are more effective meta on this game. Before the Trivela patch, I was generally speaking looking to dribble a bit around the box, wait for one of my front four, because I play 4-4-2, two wingers and two strikers, one of them to make a run to the corner of the box. When they made that run, just hit a Trivela if they don't mark it. And I was getting an absolute crazy amount of goals from it. They've nerfed it a bit now, so I only go for Trivelas if it seems really open. But yeah, pros will generally have a pattern of play, a way that they want to break someone down, and that if it doesn't get marked, they'll just keep doing it. I play some people sometimes just keep falling for the exact same thing again and again and again. If they do, I'm just going to keep doing it. Set pieces, pros will take advantage of those. They'll score the majority of set pieces they get if people don't defend them properly. Substitutions, they'll know when to use subs, which generally speaking, it's wingers and fullbacks that need subs the most. That's one where you get to use pace the most, and two where the stamina tends to get drained. Pros won't just give the ball away like that. Pros will have meta play styles in the team. They'll abuse things like the power shot. That's so good. I'm trying to think of some other big things, really. A lot of it is just being very hard to play against. Fundamentals are very solid. Defensively, very hard to break down. A lot of people who are good at this game honestly just take advantage of the AIs being really OP. If the AI is OP, why would you not use it? Why would you not take advantage of that? Not just quitting or giving up. Having a plan A or a plan B. That was very lucky that didn't go in. Yeah, I thought that should go in. Like there, a lot of people will rage soon as something like that happens. Pro players might get annoyed. I get annoyed and rage at this game. People who've watched me stream will see that. But I generally can keep calm enough to still play properly, come back and analyse what my opponent's doing. Hopefully this video has given you a lot of useful tips, stuff that's going to help you get better at this game. As always, I appreciate you watching. Hope you have a very good champs run this weekend. Keep it spicy. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace. There you go. Nice goal to finish it.